Morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. So as promised, today's video in the Halkidiki series will be all about food, drinks, restaurants and snacks available on the all-inclusive package at the Tui Blue Lagoon Princess in Halkidiki. Now I'm going to approach this video in sections so it'll make it easier for everyone to follow, hopefully. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So we'll start with the breakfast option in the main restaurant, and I'll show you an overview of that. Then we look at the lunch options in both of the restaurants that are available for lunch. Then we look at the evening option in the main restaurant, which is buffet style, and then we'll discuss the speciality restaurants, the Taverna and the Green and Grill, which you can book once for every 7 nights of your stay. So, for example, if you're there for a week, you get to dine in one of each of the speciality restaurants once. If you're there for a fortnight, we got to go and do them twice, kind of, but I'll get into that a little bit later on. I'll also look at the snacks that are available throughout the daytime, and obviously the drinks that are included in the all-inclusive package as well. I hope you find this video informative and interesting. If you've got any of your own comments or feedback, if you've been before, please add those down in the comments below. And always, you know, as I always say, if you've got any questions, if you need elaboration on anything, please stick those down in the comments below as well. And, you know, we'd be really happy to answer any questions that you've got. I think Mia's going to do a little clip for me as well, so we'll put her from her 12-year-old point of view, what she thought of the drinks and snacks and the food options as well. So hopefully that'll give families of that age range a little bit of information on what she found helpful and whether she enjoyed all of the all-inclusive options that were available to her as a 12-year-old. I'll be popping back in to the video, maybe doing some sort of voiceovers, or I'll put some sort of text up on the screen or whatever to explain things, and I'll probably pop in a few times as I'm filming this. Because we didn't vlog it traditionally, it's not us talking while we're in the restaurant, so I need to have a look at the footage and then match the information to the footage, if that makes sense. So hopefully it makes sense. Hopefully it'll come out the way I intend to. So yeah, I'll see you later on in the video. Thanks for watching. rate your pudding, Simon?
Not even with the Kipling pancakes and stuff these.
onto the Green and Grill and to the Taverna. We dined at the Green and Grill on one evening. The menu was extensive, as you'll see from some of the pictures that are coming up next. Unfortunately, we were only able to eat here on one occasion because we had torrential rain on our second booking, and because it was only a few days before we were leaving, they were unable to fit us in again on our second week. So unfortunately, we had planned to take photographs and share information on the second visit, but unfortunately that didn't happen, so we had to go to the main buffet. Recommendations from this restaurant: I had the Greek salad to start, the beef burger with truffle mayo for my main. Simon had the chicken wings for his starter, and the sea bream for his main. And Mia had the child salad for a starter and the child's burger for a main. We had the biscotto cake, which that night was the Oreo cake. Okay, so on to the taverna then. We did manage to dine here on 2 separate occasions, 1 per week of our stay. Again, very, very extensive menu, very inclusive. Everything, as you will see from the pictures, everything is labelled really, really well for things like allergens. Remember, you can order as much from each section as you'd like. So if you would like a starter, plus the breads, plus a salad and a main course, and obviously the dessert, you can order as much of it as you like. It's kind of like a meze style, but they don't tend to advertise that, but you can order as much or as little as you'd like then. Again, myself and Mia ordered salads for starters. Simon ordered the hummus, which was absolutely delicious. On the first time we dined here, we didn't actually keep any bread back for the hummus, but we did on the second occasion, which in the photographs you're going to see in a bit, this is the second visit that we made to the taverna. Mia absolutely loved it. She tried so many new things. She hadn't had olive tapenade before. She hadn't really tried tzatziki until we got here. She absolutely loves hummus at home anyway, so she really, really enjoyed that. I ordered the chicken. Simon ordered the lamb kebabs. And Mia ordered the spaghetti bolognese, which is no change because she loves the spaghetti bolognese in this restaurant. Both Simon and Mia then ordered the ice cream trio, and I ordered the deconstructed millefeuille, which was absolutely delicious. I had 2 spoonfuls instead of my usual 1, and then Mia and Simon had a share. But as you can see from the screen now, there's a lot of additional information on there regarding allergies and things. They are really, really good. They ask you as soon as they sit you if there's any allergies in the party, and they will be happy to advise you on anything that you may have issues with, or somebody in your party may have issues with. As I say, you can see there from the children's menu, it's quite vast, really good sort of for picky eaters or anything, and I'm sure they'd any sort of aversions to anything, they would probably look at changing some things around for you. But yeah, absolutely delicious. Service second to none in this restaurant. Really, really knowledgeable staff. They will come over and keep topping you up with wine and fresh cold water as you dine. Unlike the sitting in the buffet restaurants, both the Green and Grill and the Taverna, they will bring the drinks to you rather than you having to get them yourself. So that's what makes it a little bit more special. From what I remember from 10 years ago, however, the standard of quality of food has gone down in those 10 years. I'm not saying it's worse or different, but it's just not as it was 10 years ago. When we went to, especially this Taverna restaurant, we were given basically a meze, and the table was completely covered in every dish that they basically offer in a meze. So it has changed slightly there. So it's not hugely, vastly different to the buffet, but it's just nice to be sat down and have waiter service. So looking at the drinks package next then, obviously with all inclusive, all of your drinks during breakfast are included. There isn't alcohol available during breakfast. However, there are 2 coffee machines, there are a variety of different Twinings teas, there is fruit juice from the machine, there are bottles of water, there is fruited flavoured water, sort of oranges and lemon slices in sort of a big flask of chilled ice water. And there is also chocolate milk available for the children at the end of the drinks bar. Sorry if I look a bit silly, somebody's just decided to jump up on my lap and shake all of the table while I'm trying to speak. So we leave him have a little cushion there while we carry on talking about this. So yeah, like I say, during breakfast, all of your drinks are included. So at 9 o'clock in the morning then, the bar in the main reception opens. The lovely Clea used to serve us every morning. We'd go up to our room just after breakfast to get everything organised we needed for the day, and then head on down to the reception, the bar area, where Clea would make our drinks. I would have a nice latte, Simon would have a normal latte, and Mia would either have a Pepsi Max or her favourite drink, which is with the bubblegum mocktail. We usually then sat for 20 minutes, half an hour out in the covered over area just outside of the bar overlooking the pool. We did this every morning, and we did this in the afternoons as well, where Simon would have a beer and I'd have a glass of wine after a long day in the sun before we went up to get ready for the evening. Alcohol is available during lunch times in both the Taverna and the Green and Grill. Both are self-service. In the Taverna there's ice available, you have drinks machines with a variety of soft drinks. There's red wine, white wine, sangria, bottles of water and ice cubes available. At the Green and Grill, there is wine available for you to pour yourself in the buffet, which you would see in the videos that I took. Also bottles of water, and just around the side of the Green and Grill is a bar where you can get beer and an array of soft drinks. Like I said in the video, when you're at the Green and Grill or the Taverna for evening meal, when it's a specialty dining, all of your drinks will be brought to your table, and the waiter or waitress will continue to keep topping up wine, soft drinks and your water as the day goes on. In the daytime, next to the pools, there are bars that are open from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. They serve a range of non-alcoholic and alcoholic beverages. Tea, coffee and iced coffee is available throughout the day, as is soft drinks, including wine, cocktails and beer. Around the pool area is usually self-serve. However, on occasions the waitresses and waiters do come round and take a drinks order. This was very hit and miss for us. There was a couple of waiters who would make a beeline for us because they knew us after being there for a fortnight, and would come and serve us throughout the day. But sometimes we'd place an order, they'd take the order, take the table number or the parasol number and not return, so we'd have to go and get the drinks ourselves, which wasn't an issue. However, when you're thirsty and things, you just want your drink. But like I say, the drinks come in very small sort of plastic cups around the pool, so you're probably looking at maybe a third of a pint of beer in a cup, and the same with sort of Pepsi Max. The beer's fine, so the wine was okay, not always as cold as you'd like. I only drink white wine, so I was having a glass or two with my meal of an evening. The cocktails, however, are very strong. They are very tasty and they are freshly made in front of you. Nothing, as most places are abroad, nothing is measured, so the shots that you have in with the cocktails are, like I say, quite strong. You can't just go up to the bar and sort of order a Bacardi and Coke or a vodka and Coke or a sort of G&T or anything. You haven't got to just stick to the cocktails. Drinks are plentiful. There's always a little queue to get to the bar. However, they are very, very efficient and they serve you really, really quickly, always with a smile. Drinks are available at the main bar until midnight. The bar is open until 1 a.m. However, between midnight and 1 a.m, all drinks are then chargeable and are not part of the all-inclusive. There are available cocktails that are classed as specialty cocktails that are not included in the all-inclusive. If you would like to order one of these specialty cocktails, then obviously you'll be charged for them. All in all, we were really pleased with the amount of choice that they had for the all-inclusive drinks. I was really surprised that you could have sort of coffees and things like lattes and things included. We were aware that Thea's coffee shop is available next to the pool bar. However, we didn't feel the need to pay for drinks there, as we could have iced lattes and lattes as part of the all-inclusive package from the normal bar. Please note that the majority of the outdoor seating areas next to the bar, next to reception, are all smoking. There is no smoking inside of the buildings, but people are often smoking just outside the doors of the buildings. So if you don't like that, then I would avoid sitting in these areas. Okay, so we really hope you've enjoyed looking back with us over the food, restaurants, snacks and drinks available at the Tui Blue Lagoon Princess. On reflection, we definitely feel like the food can be very repetitive. We specifically found this at breakfast time in the morning. The evenings, as they were themed, especially in the buffet, you could always find something different that you hadn't tried before, but the breakfast was very repetitive. So if you've got an open mind and you don't mind trying new things, then this resort is definitely for you. The food was fresh, plentiful and hot. We really enjoyed it and we'd love to go back in the future. If you've got any more suggestions, comments or questions, please leave them down in the comments and we look forward to getting back to you and chatting with you about what your findings are and whether you enjoyed your stay at the Tui Blue Lagoon Princess in Halkidiki.
Hi, I'm Mia. I'm 12 years old from Lindsay Loves the Science and today I'm sharing with you my experiences as a 12-year-old going to Tui Blue Lagoon Princess in Halkidiki and telling you if it's worth it from the kids' perspective. Today we'll be talking about food and drink, some entertainment and kids clubs. So let's get into it. First, we're beginning with the kids clubs. I attended the Scan and Seek and an expedition session which unfortunately I currently do not remember the name of. I won't spoil it for anybody who wants to attend these clubs at their stay. Let's talk Scan and Seek. So to find the kids club, which we had a little bit of trouble finding, exit the main doors in the reception and turn right and a kids club is there. In Scan and Seek you're put into two groups. They have extremely good group leaders who can speak multiple languages depending on where you're coming from. You race the other team to find QR codes with clues and puzzles to the next location. In the second session, we learned about global warming and how to save the planet by finding trash or rubbish around the hotel and help leaders find their lost plane ticket to save the polar bears. At the kids club sessions, you'll need to bring a hat and water. If you don't bring water, that's okay. They can give you some for free. I really enjoyed the kids club and being one of the oldest there was actually really fun. I don't know if you've noticed, but I can talk to whales just like my mum. But I honestly adored the food and drink. I live to eat. I love food so much and I don't think I'm a picky eater at all. I'm like, if picky eaters are here, I'm like all the way the other side. Like I'm not a picky eater whatsoever. My favourite drink was the bubble gum. I did enjoy the Paradise Punch as well, the fruit punch thing, but the bubble gum was definitely the best one. Like, I tried it and I did not go back. It had blue curacao syrup, lime soda and grenadine. Honestly, I need to find where you can get blue curacao syrup from because I need that in my life at home because I'm not waiting until we go back. We will definitely be going back and I hope that if you're watching this you'll be going back too. And now entertainment. As a tween I really enjoyed the entertainment in the hotel. I felt that it was inclusive to all ages and everybody could have some fun. My favourite event / show was Dream Ticket / Where in the World in the amphitheatre outside the main building. So you exit the reception and if you look where the kids club is, just look opposite and there's a little path to get to the amphitheatre. And we did a side-by-side photo from 10 years ago and then me now, which I'll insert, my mum will insert the photo now. And the Dream Ticket and Where in the World rotate, so it'd be Where in the World on the Monday and then maybe Dream Ticket on the Tuesday. But some days they would have double Dream Ticket, double Where in the World. And also, so we had one night where it was moved inside, so in the reception, you come into reception and you turn left down the stairs and in the indoor bar, indoor stage I think it's called. As a family we really enjoyed watching at the side of the pool the activities. So they had water polo and this like thing where you go on the boards and try to balance. They had like the kids do it. I didn't take part. there was a huge waiting list, but you would throw the ball, you try to balance on these, like, it was really fun. And the staff would often, come around asking if the children would like to join in the, like, giant Jenga, and what else was there? There was, like, volleyball down by the beach and things like that. We'd go back to the beach in a minute as a bonus. And if you won any of the giant Jenga, or if you ate healthy in the restaurant and one of the staff members noticed you, in the night at the amphitheatre, you can go to the Tui Bots show. We'll put a photo of, like, the little name of it there, and yeah, you would get a certificate and you get a photo opportunity with Tweebot himself, which is amazing. I got lots of photos of Tweebot. We'll insert one of them now. And the kids' buffet was good also. Didn't really utilise it. I was over in the adult section, but I did go over in the mornings for pancakes, because the pancakes are actually better in the kids section. They've got some in the adults, but they don't restock the adults one as often, because not as many adults get it. I would get like 4 pancakes, and they're like that size maybe per one pancake. So I'd take like 4, put chocolate on like 2 of them, like with the like ladle, and I'd put it, and I'd make pancake sandwiches, and that's what I would eat for like, I ate that for like 10 days in a row. They didn't have watermelon, which me and Mum were really upset about, because that was one thing when we were looking at videos, everybody was saying that there was watermelon, and there wasn't watermelon. We had the watermelon on the fruit platter, in the cabanas. That was the one day we had Greek watermelon. The one day we had Greek watermelon was the fruit platter. So I wasn't happy about that, was I? Because I like a bit of watermelon. I don't remember the watermelon from before. But honestly, the staff, incredible. I love the Decade show. I know Mum spoke about last video. Really enjoyed that. Really funny. Honestly, the whole entertainment team, everybody, well done. Tui, you've done good with your staff. What else is there? What else do I need to say? What is that rattling? Oh, okay. God, I've gone blank. Edit this out, please. Please, edit it out. Wasted a minute of just...
Like I said earlier, we hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really does help out the channel, and it'll just help lots of other people to find it too. Okay, so until next time, Kalimera.